Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters and I am up today with a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict. I am also using my January How to Kill a Kit with Style, so this is a bit of a 2-for-1. I have this photo, I know it's of a pregnancy test, yes, I totally peed on that stick, but it is the photo of my positive pregnancy test for my current pregnancy. I don't remember the exact date. Oh, yes I do. I took this photo on the 3rd of August. 2021, last year. So that's when we found out we were having a little baby and I wanted to document that. So I have used the new arrival, I'm just now double checking that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. Let me double check. Yes, the new arrival cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. And yeah, it's perfect. It's a stalk, obviously, carrying a baby, well, carrying a bag that presumably is supposed to have a baby. I just thought it was super cute and that it would work really well for this photo. So look, is the photo exciting? Well, yes, the story is exciting. The photo is just of a pregnancy test. It is very clearly positive. It was the first pregnancy test I took, and yeah. So yeah, it was very, very obvious, this one. It wasn't one of those occasions where you just get a little faint line and you're sort of going, am I not? It was very clear. So as I said, I'm also using my How to Kill a Kit with Style, which is the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Happiness Collection. I don't remember when I made this layout in relation to, I guess, kind of where I was at with the kit, but I can tell already by looking at what's left. This was one of the last layouts I made. So you're seeing it. This is probably the first video that will go up using this kit for this month, but actually chronologically it was one of the last that I made. So there you go. There is that. So I don't have a heap of supplies that I'm pulling from. I created a little embellishment cluster on the right hand side using a couple of the, what do you call them, like badges, winning, oh, what do you call those? You guys will be able to, oh, you're probably yelling at the camera now. What do you call those things? I don't know, but anyway, I layered one from the ephemera pack and one from the sticker sheet on top of each other. Oh, they're like, yeah, ribbons, kind of metal ribbons. Yeah, so I layered them on top of each other. Which I thought was pretty cool. I've got a frame that I'm tucking in. I really didn't have a lot left. So it is a little random, I'm not going to lie. And it ends up being rather top heavy. You'll see how I combat that, but it is rather top heavy. So I've got some tags that I've tucked under there. I have got some butterflies from the clear sticker sheet, as well as a heart from the clear sticker sheet, a sort of geometric heart, which I've tucked up under one of the wings of the stalk, and I'm going to create my sort of third embellishment cluster up there. I pulled out some titles from the title pack that says the and best, so it's going to be the best is my title. I've got this little word strip that says hello beautiful. I've popped up my cut file on foam. I think I've stuck it down. I'll find out in a minute if it's actually stuck down yet, but I think it is. That little sticker, no, it's not stuck down. There you go. That little sticker says the best. Oh, no, it doesn't. It says this makes me so happy, because it does. And I've got some fussy cut butterflies I'm going to add. I'm sticking my title down. Now, you can see what I mean when I say this layout is quite top heavy. So there's a lot of white space at the bottom. Now, I'll show you in a minute sort of what I decided to do to combat that, but I wasn't super happy with it. However, you know, I was too far along in the process. As soon as I'd stuck my photo down, I'd kind of, it was done. The decision was made for me that this was going to go, or end up going, to be kind of a top heavy layout. So anyway, I will balance it out a little bit, not a heap, but I will balance it out a little bit. So I'm sticking down my stalk cut file, which again I've just backed in very basic detail. I did, full disclosure, I lost the eye of the stalk. So there is a little eye piece that cuts out with the stalk, but I don't know, I lost it on my desk somewhere, so that stalk doesn't have an eye. Should I add one with texture? Possibly. And I might, but yes, it doesn't have an eye. So as you can see, I've fussy cut a whole heap of butterflies from one of the pattern papers from the Happiness collection, and I am just adding in a couple to each cluster. So I'll end up with 3 butterflies in each cluster. 2 of the butterflies are, as I said, from the clear sticker sheet, and the rest are fussy cut from those pattern papers. And then I'm pretty much going to come in with some tiny word strips, and we're almost done. This was a very quick layout to put together, very quick. So I didn't have a lot to work with. As I said, this was one of the later layouts that I made for the month, and so I didn't have heaps of stuff left. But anyway, I'm just working through it all. So I'm adding some tiny word strips. It says forever and always, the one on the left hand side that I'm adding now, and then I add a couple more to under the hello beautiful. So I add one that says remember this, and underneath that one, oh, I'm going back up to the top. So I'm adding hello and precious that I just added there. And then that one says happy days. And then I add one more underneath remember this, which says smile. So yeah, I thought they were all very relevant to what we are celebrating here. And then I'm pretty sure I do my splatters. Yeah, here's me going, something else has got to go down there. So I will end up journaling down there. I am not a big journaler. You'll know that if you watch any of our videos. I don't do a lot of journaling. But I think this one actually warrants a little bit of a story. So I will do a little bit of journaling. And here's me sort of miming the fact that I am going to journal down there. But my layout still needs something. So I'm going to draw in some journaling lines. Mainly so I remember that I want to write a bit more of a story, and also because I think it needs something to help guide my journaling. I want to write, as I said, a little bit more than I would normally, so I think some lines will help with that, and I can add more if I need to. So that's what I'm doing now, and then I am going to come in and add a little doodly border as well. It just needed something else to tie it all together, and I think the doodly border works. So that's what I'm doing now. Now, I want to remind you guys to go and check out my description box, which has everything linked. So I will have linked to this cut file specifically, the new arrival cut file, but also just in general to the Etsy store for Confessions of a Paper Addict. But the other thing is I will link to the Facebook group, because Virginia releases a free cut file every month in the Facebook group. So come along and hang out with us. It's a fun group, lots of inspiration, and every now and again, we do some little challenges, have some chats, people share inspiration, and as I said, Virginia does release her free cut file there. So here we go. We are all finished. So here is my close-ups. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.